Taking the ball early is a big no-no on these occasions. But before we get into it, I want to say a quick thank you to Winston Du for letting me use this video. Check out his channel for some awesome tennis content. I'll post a link to the channel in the description area. So let's check out this point real quick. You know, it's the advanced players, the ones with the high UTRs, that fall into this trap where they are taking the ball early when they shouldn't be. They should be backing up and hitting a more decent ball, because obviously advanced players, they can take the ball early. They have better timing and they're hitting these, very good half volley ground strokes right on top of the baseline. They can do it, but against, good players, good opponents, right, within the same level as you, you can't be doing that, because you're going to hit a very slower ball and it's just not going to be good, right? So when Luis serves here, he gets a good forehand in there. Toby hits a forehand, and now this is where, things are a problem, right? He hits this one early, but he's very far away from the ball. He's basically lunging for the ball. He did not take time to just back up, maybe 1 or 2 steps. Maybe he needed 4 more steps. He basically needed to go towards the back fence to hit a more decent ball. And this ball, right, let's see what Toby hit here. He hit a decent shot with good topspin that goes fairly deep. It wasn't the deepest shot in the world, but this is a ball where you really need to back up. And if you're not backing up, this is the first thing I see with the more advanced players. If you're not backing up, you're just being lazy with your footwork. And that's not good. And Luis misses this shot, right? And I know why exactly he missed. It's it's early in the set. He's just trying to maybe feel out the match first. It's the first 1 or 2 games, and maybe he hasn't warmed up very well. I get it. These first 3 games, maybe you're not quite settled in and your footwork's not quite there. But, this is where a coach should be, saying something, should be on your student. If you see this, you need to let your student know that that's not okay, because they may fall into a habit of just doing half volleys every time when the ball is deep, and that's not a good thing, not a good thing at all. So when you see these fairly deep balls, go back. Always want to go back and try to hit a more decent ball. You only hit these half volley ground strokes where it's like super hard, maybe fast, maybe low, and it just goes on top of the baseline and you have no time. Then yes, hit the ball early. Or maybe if you're actually going for something offensive, then yes, take the ball early, but not when it's a rally ground stroke, when it's a decent ground stroke coming at you. Always try to set it up first. Run to the back fence first, and then hit a more decent shot. And just for comparison, here's Toby hitting a ball near the back fence. And when Luis hits this one, it's really very deep, but as you can see, Toby is backing up. See, that's all you need to do. Back up, and then he hits this ground stroke here. That's easier to do, right? Easier to hit a good ball than versus, say, he comes up to this ball, comes up to the baseline here and tries to half volley this ball. It's most likely not going to be very good at all. And then, Luis is just going to pound it, right? So, back up like Toby here. Always try to back up as much as possible. And then you have a chance. You have a chance of getting into the rally, getting set up, and constructing the point, and winning the point. If you enjoyed this video, kindly do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.